Hey there, little bunny. I hope you've been having a wonderful, wonderful week. And even if not, that's okay too. I'm having a wild week, little bunny. Do you know where I am? I am on the other side of the earth from where I normally reside. I am in the great nation of India. And I'm here because a friend of mine just got married. And it was a glorious, huge Indian wedding, which are famous for being the most over-the-top weddings. And it certainly was at the top, if not over. So that was really nice to get to see that. And it's been so great to see many different sides of India, including the private event wedding, which you can't just show up to the country and experience. So I'm having fun over here, little bunny. It's a really marvelous country, I must say. It's wild in so many ways. It's a place of extremes. It certainly is. Humbling extremes and inspiring extremes and aesthetic extremes. What does that even mean, Daddy? I've been blown away by the style of India. The really rich style. Not necessarily in terms of money, although I'm sure. But just like they know how to use the color gold, even if it's not actual gold. They know how to just thread the clothing. The clothing is so incredible here. Even the really affordable stuff, it just has this sense of like, it just sparkles, you know? Even more than literally, it sparkles in some kind of dimension of beauty that's not quite seeable or knowable to us. So I've definitely been inspired by the aesthetics here. And what other things have been really unusual? The service culture has been very interesting. It's not really for me, I have to admit. It's a bit of, people are not here to serve you necessarily, but to subserviate themselves to you. What does that mean, Daddy? No, it means, I don't know. There's some weird power dynamics. I wish that it was more like everyone's equal here. But somehow built into the country is this sense of some people being maybe worth more than others, not just in money, but in terms of the spirit too. But I believe that your spirit, little bunny, is just as valuable as everyone else's. And you know what? It's more treasured by me than everyone else. I really treasure you, little bunny. Your happiness matters. I don't care if there are people who come into your life and they act like they own you, except when it's a spicy audio with me. Someone comes into your life and acts like they own you, like their happiness is more important than yours. Shh. That person is dumb. That person is so dumb, little bunny. And they are so not welcome in the garden. Okay, wow, why was that a slightly evil laugh? What am I talking about this week, little bunny? I was thinking about talking about how it's okay to not always see eye to eye with your friends. It's just something that I had mentioned to this friend before, this Indian friend who just got married, how he doesn't really buy into mental health struggles, things like that. It's more of just, people who struggle with their mental health just want attention. And I'm sure some people just want attention, but man, some of us really have some tough mental health struggles, little bunny, and I would rather help said people than deny said people's struggles. And you know what? It's okay. I'm going to say, you know what? My friends don't have to be totally in line with me. But that's all I have to say about that topic. What else can I tell you about? Oh, I think you know what I would rather talk about, little bunny. days, do you feel anywhere from jealous to inspired about your daddy visiting India? Maybe there's a culture that you've always wanted to visit. Maybe it's India, maybe it's Japan, maybe it's Sweden or Brazil, or South Africa or Egypt or Italy, or someplace that I've never heard of, or America. Maybe you've always wanted to travel somewhere, and it has just been a touch out of reach. Whether it's too expensive to get there, valid. Whether your work doesn't give you the time off to get there, valid. Whether you have people that you need to take care of, or animals that you need to take care of. Oh man, I got to hang out with elephants today, little bunny. Oh my God. Wow, that was so wonderful. I got to feed some elephants and pet them and go on a walk with them. Oh, it was so wonderful, little bunny. This is my first time having like an experience with elephants. I'd seen them from a distance in zoos before. But man, what marvelous, majestic creatures elephants are. They're so smart. You just feel like they're a real person, like a non-human person right there. Oh yeah, also with animals, it's been awesome for me to... India is vegetarian mecca. It's so easy to eat vegetarian here, and it's not just whether it's easy to get the dishes, but the dishes are designed to be interesting without meat even considered. So there's so many great dishes that I've been eating here. It's been absolutely marvelous. Poor Queen Little Bunny, who does eat meat, and who it's fine if she doesn't eat meat, because you know what? Even your significant others don't have to be the same as you. Okay? My friend doesn't have to believe in mental health struggles. Queen Little Bunny doesn't have to have a vegetarian diet. But it's funny, she can't do spice at all. So instead of me being the one who's trying to find something to eat on the menu, and she's like, oh yeah, everything on the menu, bring it over. Now she's like, oh God, am I going to be able to eat this meal? And I'm like, give me everything. I want this and this and this and this. It's been great. But yeah, maybe there's a place that you want to visit, little bunny, that has a special interest. So like India, whether it's you like the clothing and you want to come get some of the clothing for yourself, or you just want to see it in person, or you want to eat the vegetarian food and you can deal with the spicy, because little bunny, every dish is spicy here. It's not just that the spicy dishes are spicy, it's that literally everything is spicy. Or maybe you want to go see the Alps in Switzerland. That's the most expensive country to visit. But you want to go hike the mountains and do whatever they do there with, I guess, hot chocolate or coffee or something. I've seen some pretty marvelous pictures of little mountain towns in Switzerland. Maybe you want to go take a safari in Africa, little bunny. Maybe that's one of your dreams. Let's make it happen, little bunny. Let's just freaking make it happen. You don't have enough money, little bunny. You are capable of getting a higher salary. Maybe you just need to freaking ask for it. Maybe you need to go to your boss and say, hey, it's been a while since I've had a raise and I feel like I've improved a lot and I've been providing a lot of value, and I'd like to see that matched in that increase in my productivity. I'm so bad at this, but you know, just go for it. I would like to see it matched in my salary. Ask AI how to negotiate a raise. But yeah, get a raise, little bunny. Okay? You can do it. And if you can't get a raise, then go get another job. And if you don't want another job, tell your employer you're going to go get another job if you don't get a raise. I don't know. I don't want to give career advice, but you're capable of making enough money to go on some trips, little bunny. Travel is in your future if you want it, little bunny. If you have trouble with your job not giving you time off, you need to tell your boss or your your supervisor, but not your superior in life, because you are just as important as your supervisor / boss. Your happiness is just as important, although you may have to put on a song and dance for them if they're hard to deal with. That's okay. It's just a little song and dance. I declare that you are a person worthy of respect. You are a person worthy of happiness. You are a person worthy of great things, including travel if you want, or any other dream that you might have. Could even be just a road trip, you know. Man. Until then, I'll take you on my travels. What else can I tell you about India, little bunny? Man, I did a walking tour through some less affluent areas. And fortunately, it felt very safe. It's also is humbling the right word, or kind of sets your sense of the world into kind of a full perspective, you know? Home in America, there's a lot of people are doing well, some people are not doing well, a lot of in between, but certainly this area in India that we visited, people were really not doing well. And it makes me think, how can I do my little part making the world better? Because things are improving. Did you know that? The world is improving a lot. And maybe you'll find your part to make the world a little bit better. But, little bunny, if you want to take my advice, you will also do it in a way that makes you happy. I do not want you to sacrifice your life, little bunny. There's nothing inherently, this is just my opinion. Please disagree. Totally fine with me. But in my mind, there's nothing inherently noble about a sacrifice. There's something noble in making the world better. And there's something noble in making your life better, little bunny, in a way that doesn't hurt other people. There's so many ways you can have a good life that doesn't harm other people. And I want you to have that, and also do your part making the world better. So, there are all different ways we can do that, little bunny. Maybe you'll find yours if you haven't found it now, and maybe you have found it. And I encourage you, little bunny, to be proud of the work you do. Not everyone's job is going to be fun necessarily, but I'd love for you to have a job that makes you proud, makes you glad at the end of the day, even if it was a tough day, to be glad for what you do. And also for you to be happy in a zoomed out view. What else about my travels in India? Oh my God, the honking here, little bunny, is unreal. The drivers here, they'll just like honk for no reason. And they're not angry. Usually in America, people honk when they're angry. It's like, Mrr. The drivers here, they're just like drive and they'll be like, like, what are you doing? And I guess maybe it's because nobody follows the traffic laws, and people are just kind of like weaving in and out all wildly. It's such a mess. Such a mess. So I guess they're kind of like telling people where they are, but even then it doesn't really seem like it, because you never really tell where the honks are coming from. It's ridiculous. It's so loud and honky here. Loud and honky. That sounds like some spicy novel or something. or locked audio. Oh yeah, if you want to join the locked audio, join the Patreon, little bunny, you can find the link in the episode description. It's for ages 18 to 800 only, because about a third of the locked audios are very deliciously spicy, including one from last week, which was really nice. It's about me undressing you, little bunny. It's very sweet, very hot, with some nice aftercare at the end. And the one that I'm going to post, maybe by the time you will hear this, is a good morning audio. Try and get you out of bed. Get a morning alarm. I hope it works. I have such a calming voice. I have to make sure that it'll actually get you out of bed. So I gotta do a quality check on that. See if it now. Just relaxing you, little bunny. I feel mean waking you up. That's not a fun thing to do. It's fun to put you to bed. Not fun to wake you up. Although there is a spicy wake-up audio, actually. There's a morning pleasure audio that is quite well beloved among your fellow bunnies, which you can hang out with your fellow bunnies in the Discord. It's also part of the Patreon. Discord is like a community app where you can, like online communities. And you can also be working on giving feedback for the garden game. It's turning out really well. We're finishing up the design of the little bunny in this specific game. Things are going well, little bunny. Things are going well. Dreams coming true. And if my dreams are coming true, I sure want to make sure yours come true as well, little bunny. So let's team up. You want to team up with me? Make your dreams come true? You can make it happen. Man, the biggest barrier we face is the belief that we can't do it. There are many kinds of barriers. There are many challenges. There are many things that make success hard. But the biggest one of all, the strongest one, is when we let that little voice in our head that just is so convincing and so pessimistic that says, no, we can't do that. That's too hard for us to accomplish. Man, I would love to help you overcome that. Overcome that voice. You know, I really want to help you with the traveling too, if you want to travel. I've been feeling a bit entrepreneurial. I was talking with someone at the wedding, actually. It's possible we will team up on a entrepreneurial endeavor. And if we do, or whatever happens, if we team up on this thing that I can't tell you, I shouldn't tell you about it yet. It could be big, little bunny. It could be like Daddy has an apartment in Tokyo that you get to stay at when he's not there. Or maybe when I'm there, I don't know. Probably be too small for that. I'd love to have little bunny holes. What do they call them? Burrows. Little bunny burrows around the world. It'd be like an Airbnb. Hopefully for free. I don't know for sure if we could do that yet. But certainly cheaper than a hotel. Little bunny burrows that you could go visit and stay at when you bounce around the world. I'd love to do that, little bunny. You want to help me do that? Please sign up for the No Spam email list, because I will need your help, little bunny. You don't want to spend money or can't spend money or can't join the locked section for whatever reason. That's okay. Totally okay. You never have to spend money on the garden. But if you want to do me a favor, little bunny, in the episode description, sign up for the No Spam email list, because the time will come when your daddy has finished building this entrepreneurial product and he needs to get it off the ground. That's the hardest part. he will need you, little bunny. I will need you to generate a buzz, to download the thing, to tell people about it, to leave a review. Okay? It's going to be hugely, hugely important. So if you want a bunny burrow, literally if you want a bunny burrow to go visit in Japan, or maybe India, or the Swiss Alps, go sign up for that list. Okay, little bunny. I will call it there. This is a vacation podcast, and I have to leave in just a second. But I think I'll leave you with the poem that I wrote. I recorded a different episode, and it turned out okay. Just wanted to take inspiration from how I totally could have seen myself ending my friendship with this friend when it was a time when I was really working through the recovery of a mental catastrophe that I had. And it was it's the hardest chapter of my life to recover from it. And then, he was very dismissive of it. But it's like, you know what? It's okay. It's really okay. It's not essential that your friends have to be these perfect figures of... was that someone knocking at my door? These perfect figures of perfection. I don't know. It's okay. Cut your friends some slack, little bunny. And if you need more friends, try reminding yourself that, hey, your friends don't have to be perfect. Okay? And maybe if they're good, then if they don't consider you perfect, they'll say, you know what? You can be my friend anyway. So your poem for this week goes like this. Friends are great. So make sure that hate doesn't make your life a lonely mistake. The hate there is just that, I don't know, the world right now is one big business model around hate. And the more hate you can sling out, the more money you are going to make. So don't fall into it, little bunny. Don't hate your friends. Be kind to your friends. Be kind to those around you. Cut everyone some slack, especially people who make you happy. Okay? Have a great, great week, little bunny. I love you. I love you. I love you.